Good morning. This is Dr. Hansa Das and I welcome you to my channel History with Hansa. Now this is a new initiative which I have started today. My last video was on the liberal theories of imperialism. I hope you have watched that video. If you haven't done that, please watch it. I have put the link in the description box. After watching that video on the liberal theories of imperialism part 1, this video is going to be a question and answer series in which I will be asking you certain questions and you will be able to test yourself of how much you have understood of the liberal theories of imperialism. So I suggest that before we begin with this video, before I begin asking questions, you please take a copy and a pen with you and write down the answers. There will be a certain multiple choice questions which I am going to answer. I will give you 2 or 3 seconds to write down the answer, and at the end of it, I will provide you the correct answers, and then you can match your answers with the correct answers so that you know where do you stand and how much have you understood of the liberal theory of imperialism. And then we will also have some long answer questions. I hope this initiative interests you, and if it does, we will continue with this, and after every respective theory of imperialism we can have a question and answer series. Okay, let us begin with the multiple choice questions. I hope you have your copy and your pen in your hands. Okay, so we begin with the multiple choice questions. Question number 1 is, who wrote the Sociology of Imperialism? Who wrote the book The Sociology of Imperialism? And then you have the options with you: A. Hobson, B. Schumpeter, C. Max Weber, or is it D. Conant? You have 2 seconds to answer. While I was reading the question also appears on your screen. So you will be able to write down the answer immediately. I hope you have written the answer. Let's go on to the next question. The next question is, Industrial Revolution first began in which country? A. France, B. Germany, C. England, or D. Spain? You've written your answer. Move on to the third question. The third question is, which of the following is not an under-consumptionist? Is it Hobson? Is it Conant? Is it Veblen? Or is it Schumpeter? I've given you enough time to answer it. Move on to the next question. Who wrote Imperialism? Who wrote the book Imperialism? A. Max Weber, B. Schumpeter, C. Hobson, or is it D. Veblen? Now question number 5. Who said that capitalism is anti-imperialist? A. Schumpeter, B. Conant, C. Max Weber, or is it D. Hobson? You've written your answers, I suppose. Move on to the next question. Why does a capitalist country need to colonize other nations? So your options are: number 1, A, for securing cheap raw materials, B, for investing surplus capital, C, for securing markets for its manufacturers, or D, is it all of the above? All the above options are here, or they are correct. Okay, now the next question. The next question is, who said that imperialism is not a choice but a necessity? Is it A. Max Weber, or is it B. Hobson, C. Conant, or D. Schumpeter? And now we come to the last question of the multiple choice question round. When did the Industrial Revolution begin? A. Mid 18th century, B. Mid 19th century, C. Mid 20th century, or was it D. Early 20th century? So today we have 8 questions for the multiple choice questions round, and now let us look at the answers to the questions which I have given you, and please check your answers with the correct answer. Okay, question number 1 was, who wrote the Sociology of Imperialism? And the correct answer is Schumpeter, B. The second question was, which was the first country to industrialize? Industrial Revolution began first in which country? The correct answer is England, C. The third question was, Which of the following is not an underconsumptionist? And the answer is D, Schumpeter. Question number 4 is uh, who wrote the book Imperialism? The answer to this question is J.A. Hobson. Question number 5 was who said that capitalism is anti-imperialist? And the answer is Schumpeter. Question number 6 was why does a country need to colonize other nations? Now the answer is D, all of the above, because for securing raw materials, for investing surplus capital, and for acquiring foreign markets for selling its manufactures. So all of the above, option number D is the correct answer. Then the question number 7 was who said that imperialism is not a choice but a necessity? The answer is very clear. It is J.A. Hobson. And the last question was industrial revolution. When did industrial revolution begin? So the correct answer is mid 18th century. So I hope you have tested yourself and see how many marks do you score out of 8. If you score 8 out of 8, this means you have fully understood the liberal theories of imperialism. If not, if you're scoring less, please go back to my video theories on imperialism and please watch the video. Okay, now the next section is long answer questions. I'm giving you some questions to answer and see if you can answer these questions. Question number 1 is discuss the underconsumptionist view of imperialism. So what do you need to write in this answer? You need to write what underconsumption is all about. And what is underconsumption? Underconsumption is that imperialism does not emerge, or imperialism will not emerge if whatever is produced in the economy is consumed at home itself. That means that the consumer's standard of consumption should be high, and if it is not high, then the capitalist nation will have to colonize other nations for getting foreign markets and for selling its surplus produce. Okay, the second question is what is the difference between Hobson's and Schumpeter's views on imperialism? I've explained all these things in great detail in my previous video, so I will be very short in explaining to you how you will answer this question. So while Hobson links capitalism with imperialism, Schumpeter says that capitalism is anti-imperialist, and accordingly you can expand your answer. Then the next question is why does a capitalist nation create colonies for itself? So you have to basically stress upon 3 points. Number 1, for securing, for acquiring cheap raw materials. Number 2, for investing surplus capital. And number 3, for acquiring foreign markets to sell its manufactures. And question number 4 is explain imperialism is not a choice but a necessity. So this is the view put forward by Hobson, and here you have to basically put in Hobson's view of imperialism. So these are 4 long answer questions. Please try to answer these questions and see how much you can answer. If you get confused at any point of the time, please look into my previous video, Theories on Imperialism Part 1 by Dr. Hansa Das. Okay, now this is the end of this series. Please tell me if you liked this initiative and whether we should continue with it in our later videos also, so that the concepts become very clear to you. If you find this video useful for yourself, please like, share and subscribe. And also tell me if you are interested on lectures on any specific topic, so that I can give you lectures on them also. And if there are any questions, if there are any comments, please write down in the comment box. And also please write down in the comment box to which university you belong, so that I can prepare my videos and the question answer series according to the syllabus of that university. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope this video does good to you and you are able to test yourself of how much have you understood of the liberal theory of imperialism. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you.